Okay.
Should I put one of our hats on?
Say it again.
Should I put one of our hats on or no?
Your
Yeah.
call. I put your shirt on.
Yep, I got my shirt. Hold on. I saw you look handsome.
Eva. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till you see what I see. And we go back and forth. It'll be easy. Easy
Good,
breezy.
Good.
And
So
then
excited.
I'll meet you when you're down here too.
I would love it. That would be great.
And I say down here because I'm in Florida.
Yes, yes. That I lived there 7 months. So I'm in Naples.
Oh, beautiful.
He was
Are we
right
having-
next to the car.
Hold on, I'm gonna check my connection just real quick because I'm missing some. Huh.
It does feel like
Okay,
you're
I got a good
speaking.
connection. Yeah, I feel like I'm delayed a little bit, but I mean, I've got full reception.
Good.
Okay.
All right. So So Eva, Randy's already up to speed on this. When I'm going to introduce y'all, I'm going to turn it over to Randy. Then I'm going to he's going to talk for about 1.5 to 2 minutes why I share this around Facebook.
Okay.
Cool.
Will I be seen at that time?
Yeah, do you want to be?
No, it's fine.
All right. I'll put a spotlight on Randy then.
Okay.
I just heard from Larry. Let me back off this for 1 second if I can. And bear with me. I just heard from Larry. You guys still with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I just took a quick detour. Randy texted me, said he couldn't get in. I just sent him the link. So now I'm going to go take us live.
Okay.
Randy, push your hat down a little bit, PB1965.
Better.
You got a shadow on your face. You got a shadow on your face. You're like dark. Got some light.
I'll just keep it like this and I'll just.
Okay.
All right. Stand by in the studio. And we will be live on Facebook in 3, 2, and 1. Hey, Facebook, Adam Bricker here. Hope you all are doing really well today. I got some special guests for you. We're going to have a lot of fun with PB1965. We have Eva in the house. Jonny Pickleball is going to join us. We have Larry Flash Gordon coming in from Hollywood, Florida. And to kick us all off, we have the founder of PB1965 in the house. We have Randall Sussman is with us. Randy, say hi to everybody and introduce yourself. Tell them all about PB1965.
First of all, thanks for having us, Adam. It's really a pleasure to be here. Hello, all viewers out there. My name, as Larry said, is Randy Sussman, and I'm the founder of PB1965. My business partner is a player you all may have heard of, and I say that kiddingly. His name's Kyle Yates. Back in 2016, I was working for quite a while for a Fortune 100 company. And when they transferred me from Las Vegas to Marco Island, Florida, all I was doing was working, getting fat, eating, and watching TV. That's all I was doing. I was kind of bored. I had no friends there, and you can only go to the beach so much. One day on the morning news came live from the East Naples Community Park that the US Open of pickleball was going on. It was the very first one. And I thought nothing of it. And the very next day, the news came on again and it said, come down. It's a lot of fun. It's a new game. You'll really love it. So that next day I wasn't working. I was off and I went down there to the park. And at the time, there were only 800 players in the tournament. Right now, I parked right next to the courts and I looked through the fence and I saw all these people playing, having a blast. And I said, boy, this game looks like fun. I said, it looks like ping pong on a tennis court. That were available. So if I was overwhelmed then, imagine how I feel today with all the paddles that are available out there. But to make a long story short, I went to one of the vendors and I bought a paddle. The vendor told me to come to this park at 5:30 on Tuesday night and ask for a young man, Chris, who runs a night session of pickleball. And there were only about 12 courts at the time at East Naples Park, not like the 65 they have now. And there were only about 40 players there. And I started playing, and like everyone else, I just got hooked to the game. But very, very quickly, I started looking around to see what people were wearing. And people were wearing, some people were wearing cut off jeans, and some people were wearing these heavy cotton t-shirts, and some were wearing like Led Zeppelin hats. And I said, man, you know what? Maybe there's a need for some pickleball apparel. So a couple of weeks went by and I was talking to a couple of folks about pickleball, and one of them happened to be Kyle Yates, who I didn't know he was the #1 pickleball player in the world at that time. So a couple of years went by and I finally said, you know what, I want to get involved in pickleball apparel, knowing nothing about it. So I approached Kyle with the idea, and he thought about it for a couple of days and he got back to me and he said, I want to do this. And basically the rest is history. We started this business with a men's and a woman's t-shirt and a hoodie, which is our signature hoodie with the pickleballs in the lining in the hoodie. And now we make everything from custom hats to custom wristbands, almost anything imaginable, men's shorts, women's skirts. It's just amazing how much the sport, we've seen it grown. When I started playing in 2016, I believe there were 250,000 players. And now there are millions and millions of people playing this game. So that's how we started with PB1965, and we have morphed into many different things. So we not only make apparel, but we also do pickleball camps, which feature some of the top pros, and two that we're going to share with today. Kyle and I also, along with Jim Ludwig, who's the event director for the US Open, own the USA Pickleball National Indoor Tournament, which is a golden ticket to the Outdoor Nationals in 2024. And we continue to come out with new products and new items. We have so many exciting things in the works now. And that's how we got started. And with the great help of some of the folks that you see here, Eva Welsher and Jonny Pickleball, we've just grown, and we've just having a lot of fun, and we really think we're doing great things for pickleball and improving the sport.
Outstanding, Randy. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of what you and Kyle have done, and the type of apparel that you bring, using modern design and technology. Also want to welcome Eva and Jonny Pickleball. Hey guys, welcome to the call.
Welcome to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hey, awesome guys. Thanks for having me. What a great time this is going to be.
So Randy, your story was talking about that evolution, and you caught pickleball at the early stage of it getting big. And, obviously we know from the name of your company, it started in 1965, but the growth was spurred on down in Naples. And can you tell people who might not be familiar with your line, the evolution of it? What do the players say about playing in it, and how good it looks on the podium when they win their medals?
You know, I'm fortunate, as is Eva and as is Johnny, because we get to play those courts. I only live about 4 miles away. So I get to play what I call the Mecca of pickleball at East Naples Community Park as my home courts. And it's just a great feeling when I go there and I see people wearing it, and they come up to me and they say, some don't even know my name. They just say, you're the PB1965 guy, right? And that's who I am. And I'm proud of it. And they all say, the folks that wear it, that it's comfortable, that they love the colors. And they just think it's fun, and they think it's regal looking, and they think it gives the game a level of sophistication. Because when we got into this, we saw a bunch of shirts, as I said, like with a pickleball paddle and a martini glass, or shirts that said "Dink responsibly." And that's fine for some, but I wanted to bring a level of sophistication and elegance to the sport. And I think our logo has done that. And it's just a great feeling when people say they like it, especially when you have folks like we have here, Jonny Pickleball and Eva Welsher, because they come from tennis backgrounds, and they can wear any clothing that they want, but they really seem to love wearing our clothing. And that's really what makes it special, when I see it come alive and I see people wearing it. Because I remember when I put in my first order of clothing, it was all just a dream. And I remember when we came up with this logo. So it's just great seeing it come alive.
Oh, that's so cool. That's great. And we're going to transition from the looking good in the clothing to playing well on the court. And Eva and Jonny are getting together. They're going to come to Deerfield Beach, Florida, to a brand new indoor pickleball facility. Of course, they'll be wearing PB1965, but we're also going to make sure that they help the up and comers, or the people who want to break that next level of ceiling in pickleball, in this 2-day camp in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Eva, let me bring you on first. Go ahead and introduce yourself, a little bit about your background, and what are you looking forward to most about teaching down here in Deerfield Beach?
Hi. My background is that I came from junior tennis. I played tennis for Northwestern University. Basically all racket sports. I played professional paddle tennis as well. And then I moved into pickleball when my last son left home for college. And I've been competing for about 5 years, about 3 years at the pro level, and I'm teaching as well. I'm a student of the game. I absolutely love it, and I love sharing my knowledge. And I'm really excited about PB1965 camp and clinic that's going on, and teaching with Jonny Pickleball, just because I feel like there's a level of teaching that a lot of people don't get, as far as, the whys of pickleball. Why do we do things, the strategy, simplifying the game in order to exponentially elevate, your skill level. And I feel like, I have a lot to offer. And so I'm excited to get down there and see everybody and have fun and just enjoy the game with everyone.
That's outstanding, Eva. I'm looking forward to seeing you, meeting you in person, getting some teaching from you. And let's throw it your way, Jonny Pickleball. How you doing today? By the way, where are you coming from?
That's right, man. Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of a camp right now in Boston, Massachusetts. So rocking the PB1965. Everybody's looking at me like I have Florida or Tennessee colors. It's fantastic. So fitting right in up here in the Boston, Mass area, I guess. But you know, I can't wait to get down to back to Florida and Deerfield Beach. And to sum it up, man, I've been doing this for a hot minute now, and I think I came from what I tell people a lot. I came from every sport that required me to be 6'8". So you know, if I needed to be tall, that was a bummer at the time. So but you know, playing on the pro tour, getting around the country, doing camps, writing curriculum, and I think Eva said it best, man, understanding why we do things. And I think for the camp to be able to get on the court and work with such a wide range of diverse personalities and be able to explain to them why we do things so that it becomes something that they can retain, you know, and look good while doing it, right? And that's really important. And we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna have fun. I hope that more and more people just continue to keep signing up. They're already doing it, man. Let's have some fun with it. Let's bring the noise. And you know, Eva is obviously, her personality on the court is fantastic, and her mind, one of the great minds of the game. And you know, let's do this. I think it's going to be great. And Deerfield Beach, I'm anxious to see the facility. I haven't gotten to see it, and so you know, that's a wonderful area. And yeah, you know, let's do this dirty dance. It's going to be fun.
Love it. Love it. We're less than a month away. We have less than 20 spots left to sign up. And, you know, I was asking, you know, Randy, do we really need to do a show to let everybody know that even Jonny Pickleball come down here to teach them how to play pickleball? And he's like, Adam, we got another announcement to make. So if you're on the line now, stay tuned, because we've got a big announcement coming up. But there are still some spots left to play with Jonny Pickleball and with Eva. And guys, I'd like you to address something for everybody here. When you get coached in pickleball, the dynamic changes at what level you are. So if you're a pro, the person who's teaching is probably not as good as you on the court. But if you're an up and coming amateur, and then your coach is probably better than you are. Talk to the audience about what kind of skills that you look to improve, and if you tend to want them to go step by step or make big leaps in their progress.
Do you want me to start, Eva?
Well, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So the biggest thing that I look for a lot of times is to make sure our base foundation is on point. So the base foundation of everything as we start to move back becomes a universal system, kind of understanding that everybody in this game they're different, right? Or else this game wouldn't be so inclusive in the first place. So everybody gets to do you, which is really cool, and why this game continues to grow. However, at some point you have to start adding things to the arsenal, and little by little, and improving on the things that you already have. And so the base foundation of understanding why certain things kind of are the way they are, as far as directional control and footwork and consistency, and it's a game of errors and that kind of stuff, and building upon the skills that you already have, and then adding new tools to the toolkit. So that is a step-by-step process, but you can make great leaps while doing it just by really, really focusing on that base foundation.
Outstanding. Go ahead, Eva.
I agree. And also, I mean, you know, I just taught this morning, and I was like, you know, I'm not the fastest person, but when I make good decisions and good shot selections, I become really fast because I never get myself in trouble, right? So not only about the foundation, but also just getting smarter and making sure that you're aware of, you know, court positioning, your opponents, some simple identifying just a few things can, you know, elevate your game tremendously if, you know, you can execute it consistently. So between knowledge and foundation, you know, it's amazing the strides you can make.
Outstanding. Outstanding. If you want to get your pickleball game better, there's a 2-day camp going on Deerfield Beach, Florida, featuring members of PB1965, Jonny Pickleball. Eva's going to be there. And I posted down below, there's a flyer. There's a link to the PB1965 pickleball cards that has all the details. You're going to call Randy. Randy, if are people allowed to sign up by themselves, in pairs, in fours? What's open to everybody to participate?
They can sign up individually. They can sign up in pairs. They can sign up in any numbers. and everyone is welcome. We will have a number of instructors there. As you mentioned, Larry Flash Gordon will have a number of instructors. It's an 8-to-1 ratio at the very most. So people are going to get to work with Eva and Jonny and all these great instructors personally. And it's for all skill level. If you're a 2-5 player, don't worry about it. And if you're a 5-0 player, you can learn from top pros here. And the one thing that I'd like to add about our camps is when Kyle and I started these camps a year and a half ago, we started in the New Jersey area and New York area, and then we ventured to Boston. We got great feedback. And I see in this game that that there are camps out there that don't even feature the person whose camps they are. With PB1965, look, you're going to have Jonny Pickleball and you're going to have Eva Welsher, top pros. We're really proud of that. We put a great product together. And when everybody leaves our camp after 2 days and 4 hours each day, it's not just a handshake and goodbye. Every single camp we go to, it's a hug, it's a kiss. People say, boy, this was really something special. I got to really know Kyle Yates. I got to really know Aspen Kern. So I think there's so much in this sport that's happened where everybody's just out like the Wild West and looking to make a dollar. And a lot of these instructors that you see out there, some of them, the only reason that they're instructors, and Jonny did a whole show about this last year, is that they became an instructor by giving the PPR or the IPTPA $200, and you passed basically a juvenile exam. And again, it's not the greatest players in the world that sometimes are the greatest instructors, because I've had some who understand the game, and more than anything, people who can connect, instructors that can connect with the everyday player as well as that 5-0 player. That's what's most important.
You know, I would address that as we get close to wrapping this up over here. A lot of the beginner coaches, what they try to do is they try to mold their students into them, into their style. They try to teach their students what works best for that person. Can you guys talk on that in elevating a person in their natural path as opposed to remaking their game in the coach's image?
Yeah. So, like I said, even in the beginning, you know, the reason why this game is so inclusive is you get to be you. You get to do you. You know, there is no, unfortunately, I know everyone always looks for that blueprint. There's some good ideas, but there's no blueprint.
All right, very good, very good. I went away for a second, it looks like.
Nah.
Eva, would you like to chime in on that as well?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like every single person has their own story, their own journey in pickleball. And you just use the skills that they bring to the table, and then you try to, you know, help them, utilize them to the best of their ability, improve them, and then, you know, play the game so that they play to their strengths instead of their weaknesses, and that they can have fun. You know, I mean, I want people, you know, when you go out there, it's like, you know, it's an experience, you know, and it's this game has saved so many lives and has enhanced so many lives. And just because you didn't come from a racket sport doesn't mean that there is a place in a community and, you know, an existence that is just so rewarding for you in pickleball. And I get invested in every student. I want everybody to grow and just feel like, God, if I want to get better, like there is a path for me. And so whatever you look like, whatever skills you bring to the table, there's a path for you.
Outstanding. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you addressing that. I think that's one of the biggest issues in coaching in our sport today. I appreciate you guys being on. Once again, it's PB1965. It's a 2-day camp. It's August 1st, August 2nd, air-conditioned facility, pickleball in Deerfield Beach, Florida. I want to thank the Tan Man for getting us set up with that area. Also want to give a shout out to Bob Stroman over there in Naples. Dig what Bob's doing. And of course, I want to shout out to Sarah, who really looks great in all your PB1965 wear. Eva, Jonny Pickleball, any last parting words for you?
I hope to see you there. I'm super, super excited.
Yeah, guys, I mean, it's air conditioned. Sign up now before you can't. It's air conditioned. It's going to be nice and cool. It's going to be hot outside. Come on in, hang out with us. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to look good doing it.
Yeah.
There we go. Jonny Pickleball, really appreciate you being on here. Take care of representing us in Massachusetts, and I'll see you down here in Florida.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Jonny.
Randy, I appreciate you setting this all up. The people watching today, they're going to be joining us in Deerfield Beach, Florida. And we have a new person in the room right now. Now, I let this person in thinking it might be Larry, who came in to join us, but it's not. This is a special guest, and I don't know if everybody knows who she is just by looking at her, but I'm going to turn the reins over to you. Give me 1 second to let Jonny get in. Jonny, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We'll catch up with you soon.
Awesome. See you guys.
Hi, Jonny.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Adam Bricker from Pickleball Cards, and I'm joined here today with a very select group of people from PB1965, one of the best pickleball apparel outfits lines in the entire world. The creation of Randy. Your screen says Randall, but I know you as Randy. What do you prefer?
Either one. When I do something wrong, my mom calls me Randall.
So we got Randy today. His partner Kyle Yates put together a line.
Randy today, but ask Eva 10 minutes from now. It could be Randall.
All right, Eva. So what do I do, Randy or Randall?
Randy.
All right, Randy. It is Randy, and that's Eva. And this is not Larry Flash Gordon. This is a very special guest. So hold tight there, Denise, and we're going to take care of everything with you. I'm so honored that you're here. I want to give a proper introduction to you, because as things grow, as this sport grows and things evolve, we reach and we grab the best of other industries to bring them in together, so that our clients are not only satisfied, but they're happy and they're thrilled, and they look fantastic winning their gold medals and standing on the podium. All right, Randy, I'm going to hand it over to you so you can do the proper introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Sussman.
So joining us is a face you may not recognize, especially all you tennis players, and specifically women tennis players, but it's Denise Cronwall. And I met Denise about 6 months ago, and she's turned out to be a really nice friend of mine. And we collaborated together after talking on what I think is the greatest ladies pickleball top going. And we're going to launch it today. Eva's actually wearing it right now. It's a wonderful top that Eva had the idea of it, and Denise brought it to life. And if you don't know Denise, she is one of the very top tennis designers there is. Her clothes are featured finest clubs in the country. She's a wonderful person more than anything. I had the privilege to go to her warehouse shop design center, which was just blew me away with everywhere from cutting and sewing to storage to different fabrics. And she's just been a delight to work with. And we are so proud that we collaborated on the Eva Welsher top by Denise Cronwall for PB 1965. So I'd like you all to meet Denise. And Denise, if you'll just share people a little bit about what got you into this and how you evolved into the Denise Cronwall that a lot of this country knows. And for all of you who don't know, Denise has even made clothing for some of the women on the Pro Tennis Tour. So there's Denise.
Hey, Denise, we have a really special feature on our show. You hit the unmute button and everybody can hear you.
Sorry. There we go. Now I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good, good. No, thank you so much for inviting me to be part of this. I mean, it's I'm really excited about it. And being with all of you, everybody bringing their magic to it just makes it very exciting. And Randy introduced me to the pickleball community for the US Open, nevertheless. And that's where I met Ava too. And really, it's so interesting to see how pickleball compares to tennis, because the tennis is where I started. I mean, what I do, and yeah, it's a very different community, but it's similar at the same time. I started as a tennis player. I mean, I'm an amateur. I play for fun, social, but I played for a while, and back when I started with the clothing line, I just felt that it was back then there weren't as many options as there are now back then, but so it kind of inspired me to try to design something different. I was already working in fashion for Abercrombie and Fitch, and so I would play a lot of tennis, and I wasn't really that satisfied with the options available at the time. So that's where the line started, and I kind of started it for myself, and then my friends, and then my teammates, and then the little stores. And so it's a line that has grown very organically, and it's I've always made everything in the United States. So everything is made local. We made this top for PB 1965 local as well. And we have a very unique way of working, which is, I think, quite uncommon in fashion right now. So it's not like an assembly line style, like every seamstress makes a whole item. So that just like the quality of the work is different, and the whole vibe of our workshop, and so it's a combination of all the things I like, the racket sports and the fashion, and that's how that came up. And now I get to branch out into these projects, which is very exciting.
This is awesome. Hey, if you're just tuning in, we have Randy Sussman from PB 1965 Apparel Company for Pickleball. Huge announcement today. The Eva Welsher shirt is now available. The designer, manufacturer of the shirt, Denise Cronwall, is on with us. Eva, what's it like to have your own shirt now?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm honored. I mean, especially with Denise creating it, it's just an honor. But, I mean, I've been looking for tops for a long time. I mean, you go to these different stores, and it's like, you just try things on, and, you get about, 70% of what you want. I mean, I absolutely love this top. I mean, it's so light that I feel like I'm not even wearing it. It's water resistant. It's breathable. I love the fact that, it comes down, right past kind of like that nice little roll that I have. It crosses all ages. So, I mean, from teenagers to, my age and above, it fits so well. It's very kind of sexy too in the back. It has, I don't know if you can see this, but it has a V. So it kind of comes up in the back and gives you a nice little, curve to your back. It's not restraining. It's great colors. You can, for me, I'm sponsored by different people. So being that I can, put logos on it is phenomenal as well. And it goes with kind of every skirt. I'm wearing leggings right now. It goes with leggings. It's just, it's everything I've been looking for, the whole package. And I appreciate that she captured that and was able to create it. And I feel like it's going to take everybody by storm. People will just flock to it.
You got it. New on the marketplace, designed by Denise for Eva's preferences. A great combination. Randy's bringing it to market. If you want to pick it up, it's available on Eva's pickleball card. It's available on the PB1965 website. Randy, what other details do people need to know to be able to pick up this shirt?
Well, like you said, if they go to the pickleball card, they'll see it there. If they go to pb1965.com and they just click on women, a shop in women, they'll see it there. It's available in 3 colors. What Eva's wearing, the bubblegum pink. It's available in white and it's available in black. Our logo is very subtle in the back. Denise thought that's the look, and we just went with Denise. It's available there. And Eva, I'm sure you'd like to give away a little bit of PB1965's money, so I'm sure you have a little discount code for everybody.
Yes, so I would love everybody to have this shirt. And if you type in Eva, all capitals, as your discount code, you'll get a 20% off. And I hope you share it with your friends and just, anyone because I'm super proud of this. I'm super proud and honored to have Denise make this for PB1965. And you will see me in this everywhere. I might even sleep in it. Who knows?
Adam, if I can just chime in for a second, it's very, very touching to me that Denise was willing to do this with us, because Denise has a reputation in the fashion business, especially the tennis business and the athleisure wear business. And I feel great. I'm really, really happy that she feels so much about us, PB1965, Eva, Kyle, that she was willing to do this because she has a reputation that's a mile high. And I just can't thank her enough for doing this and going above and beyond the call of duty, what she's done for us. And we actually have some plans in the future here, in the very near future, of doing another project of 2, which hopefully we'll be announcing again soon. So
Randy, when you first told me about Denise, I had to go and look. I'm very impressed. Thank you, Denise, for being on here. I'm going to turn the mic over to you and let you go ahead and say your piece.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I feel so honored. But no, it was a very exciting piece. I think the top is very flattering, and it has like that little detail in the back that is as an accent. So I think it's quite unique. And I think Ava looks great in it, and I know she'll show it off. So yeah, I'm excited about this project and everything to come from it.
Cool. Thanks for being here. Let me give the viewers a little more details. If you'd like to pick up the shirt and you want to use Eva's discount, I put a link in below. It's the Eva's pickleball card. It's got a discount code on there. It'll take you right to the order page, so you can order it from the women's section of PB1965. What a great collaboration! All these strengths brought together. Randy, you're like a maestro in bringing all the talent together. I have a quick little video queued up, ready to go. The shirt. Can I play that?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, Randy. I believe there's no audio on it, so if you want to talk it up, or if anybody wants to talk it up while it's playing, I'm cool with that. And this video is going to play in 3, 2, and 1. Wait, I'm not playing it yet because I like the label. You guys can all see that?
Yay.
The great Denise Cromwell.
Great.
So the front of the shirt is blank.
Correct.
Eva says engage on it because that's a company she sponsors. So is this a hard thing to put your sponsor name on?
I mean, in fact, I think all the pros, as well as anybody, but all the pros are going to love this. And it's very easy to, just put any logos that you're sponsored on, which is a really nice. Most shirts, sometimes when you just buy one from a store, they have, something right across that's tough to put your logo on. So this is very, flexible as far as being able to put, a series of logos on, which is mandatory usually when you are a sponsored pro. So this is going to be very flexible for the pros. So I'm sure that they will gobble these up as well, based on that too. Besides the fact that it's just an amazing shirt.
That's so cool. Yeah, I understand it from the sponsorship standpoint with pickleball cards. We're always working with pros and amateurs who are sponsored. We put their sponsors on so they can link back and forth. So that's really important. It looks great on you. Denise, the shirts look fantastic. Randy, great choices with everything. And thank you for using the forum that I'm providing to make this announcement to the whole entire pickleball world.
Adam, thank you so much. And all you folks out there, get a hold of Adam. You don't have to be a pro to have your own pickleball card. I implore everyone, get your own pickleball card. Let them know who you are.
I got their links down below. And Denise, what an honor to have you on. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see it. Go ahead, love.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me here.
My honor. So everybody, the new Eva Welsher shirt is now available, designed by Denise Conwell and available through PB1965. Any final parting words for the shirt and or the pickleball camp?
We look forward to seeing.
Go ahead.
Yep. We look forward to seeing everyone in Deerfield Beach. It's going to be a great time. And Adam, thank you very much for your professionalism. That's always top notch.
My pleasure, Randy. For Denise, for Eva, for Larry and Jonny Pickleball, and for Randy Sussman, I'm Adam Bricker, Pickleball Cards. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in Deerfield Beach.
Thank you.